maniac, about to blow kaboom.
What's good, peeps? Alright, now let's talk today, like I said I was going to do yesterday, about the whole key thing. Now, I'm not even sure what key my song's in, but it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure I'm in F. See, here you go. I started off in F minor natural. Here's something that you're going to see, right? So as you guys should know, it's all the white. You can pick a scale and it's all the white notes. All the white notes will tell you, will make you stay in key. But sometimes I've noticed, especially the more I produce now, when I do that, my song, sometimes some chords, especially, they sound like it's not meant to be. Like, I don't know, it's just me. But as you can see, I've got A sharp, which is not in F minor natural because it's in a dark note, and same with a D sharp. But this chord, that, now let's make it in key, it sounds better than this. So can you hear, so just those two notes going up one semitone makes the whole chord sound so different. Now this is music theory. Now I'm pretty confident with my music theory, so I can talk about these things like kind of easily. If you're not confident, it's alright. You can just sort of like learn, watch along. Now the reason why I'm out of key in some places is because, one, it sounds better, like I said, and two, when I did my research, this was the first song I've ever done this, and I've been producing for fucking 3 years. And I was always so anal about, oh, you have to be in key, everything has to sound. But then that's how everything then sounds a bit, like, sort of like fake. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like you're trying too hard. That's just me personal anyway. Because once again, disclaimer, I'm not saying to sit here and then start fucking making everything out of fucking key. Like, on purpose. But, you feel?
Wait a minute, what key are we in?
No, none of that.
So, I did some research, and apparently the Beatles never cared about music theory. They just played instruments, and if it sounded good, they'd sing over it. Simple as that. So some of their stuff's out of key, but it still sounds good. They were one of the biggest bands in the world. Nick Mira, I don't know if any of you guys know who Nick Mira is, or Nick Mira, whatever, however the fuck you say it. He's a massive producer. He produces for like Juice WRLD and all those people, for all the modern rappers. He does it all the time in his live streams. You see, he picks a scale, but he's not staying in that scale. And he explains too, I was watching a live stream of his, and he did say that sometimes going out of the scale is going to make the beat or the chord sound nicer than when it is in the scale. So after that, I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm not going to stress about it. So, how do I know it's out of key? Because number one is in F. This is also a sample, by the way. This one sample started the whole song. So I was just sitting here playing this, listening to it over and over, and I was like, okay, right. So that's an F. So that I stayed with the key of the song. Another issue, right, is DZ's vocal.
Ain't ready for the Holocaust.
I do not do any pitch correcting to vocals. Why? I don't like that auto-tune sound. I don't like to go for the auto-tune effect. Rap with dubstep does not have that auto-tune effect. It's not like, we're not mumble rapping. Like, it's not 2019, 2018, like hip-hop. Like, we're not doing that. And me and DZ aren't going for that. So I don't pitch correct his vocals. I've tried to when I used to want to always be in key, but nah, it just makes the vocals sound shit, and it does not suit dubstep. So number one, whatever vocal DZ's voice is, I don't even know. I haven't really sat down to try to figure it out. I could, but I don't want to.
Holocaust, they start.
So this could be a completely different thing. This does not sound like it's an F.
They start war, so I'm popping off. Load of.
He's got a deep voice, so it sounds like a
Holocaust, they start war, so I'm popping off. Load of clip.
D, like a D or a C maybe.
Yo,
I'm pretty sure FL will then pitch correct all samples to a C anyway. So there you go. Same thing. My pluck and 808 layer isn't in the key of F because, yeah, there you go. Once again, I've got the A minor key in key in key out of key. But let me show you something. How shit does it sound when the third note is down here? Ready? So if I was to make it an A instead of an A sharp. So do you understand that straight away that was not working for me, and I was like, man, why? I'm in key. This is not fucking working. And I was stressing out. I even tried to bring it down lower. I went high to a B. And it just, you guys can hear that, right? It's just not making any fucking sense. So then I was like, hold on a second. Bang, A sharp. And that's to me where it sounded like it was supposed to be. The same issue with why I thought it sounded weird, because at first I had this the grime type UK shit happening. Straight away that piano was like so melodic. And this piano is the reason why I decided to go for a melodic instead of a rhythm drop, because this piano was just, I loved this piano so much that I was willing to change the whole track just from this piano chord, which is in, once again, A minor. So as you can see, I use a total of 3 samples in the whole song. I use this, and that one part of the drop. Where is it? Which I'm going to go over tomorrow. And just this one part here. Well, this blue, the blue. They're the only 3 samples I used in the track. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that discussion for tomorrow. Played it up. And once again, these plucks, I think, is out of key because I could not get the right layer. Oh no, these are actually in key. So there you go, that's a F, D, E. But then I'm pretty sure I was doing the whole D sharp thing. And see, once again, then for some reason that didn't sound good. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I went back down and it sounds good. So I was just, at this point I was like well and truly confused. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? Like, this has never happened to me when I'm making a track. And then I realized, because this was the first time that I really got creative, I really just let myself just go. So once again, I just didn't care. I just went with what sounded better. Because this whole time then I'm trying to layer up this piano, so it's not just a sample. Alright. Maniac about to lay it up. Same thing with the 808. Same issue was this thing. I don't even know what key this is in. A minor, it says. So I had to then try to chop up the sample, find the parts I wanted to use, find out what note it is, so then I can layer up the bass. I can then layer up the sub bass, this was pretty difficult to do, but it can be done, which I'm going to explain tomorrow how to do that. So yeah, that's just a little overview of my track, letting you guys know that my track's, I don't even know what fucking key this is in, so whatever. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go over how then to find the sample you want to use in a song, and then be able to make it fit to your track. And there's a few little tips and tricks you can use to help find what note exactly the sample is in and stuff like that, so I'll show you guys that tomorrow.
Maniac about to blow kaboom.